Hello internet world and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. I've got a really special video for you today because this is going to include not only an unboxing but my full review of this kit here. This is a complete studio kit from Rode Microphones. It's their Rode NT1 Microphone, including the pop shield, also the mount for the microphone as well, and also their new AI-1 USB audio interface, which promises some very good audio quality. And I've been testing this over the past couple of weeks and I must say I'm extremely impressed. But I've reboxed this so that you can actually experience the unboxing with me as well, and I haven't done an unboxing live for a long time, so let's see how this goes. This is a really impressive box, quite some weight to it first of all. And I just want to point out that you can buy these components separately. This just happens to be the complete kit. So this contains the microphone and the audio interface, but you can buy them separately. The Rode NT1 Microphone is a favourite of mine, and it performs exceptionally well. I'm very experienced with using that particular mic anyway. The AI-1 audio interface is brand new. It's Rode's first audio interface, so we're going to take a look at that as well. And just to let you know, a lot of people always ask what microphone I'm using for this particular live broadcast. I'm using the Rode NT USB. It's just up here out of shot. So this is the Rode NT USB, which is a USB microphone. Now I would have used this for the live broadcast, but then I wouldn't have been able to actually show it to you up close because it would have all been wired into the setup here. So I thought this was the best way of doing it. So let's open this up and have a look inside the box. Now this is a live broadcast, by the way, so if you want to leave me any live comments or questions, pop them in the live chat. If you want your question or comment highlighted, there is the little dollar symbol for super chat, so please do use that if you want to highlight your comment or question. And if you're new to the channel and watching this after the live broadcast, please do subscribe. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day, and I really would appreciate you hitting that like button on the video as well. So let's have a look inside. So this is what it's presented like when you first open it. Very nicely presented. Ugh. It's a bit of a hefty box to pick up there. So inside we get this little card here, which is you get free Ableton Live Lite software. You go to the website address on the little card there. You also get a quick start guide for both products, including details of how to get in touch with Rode. Let's do the microphone first because you're going to love this. So this is the microphone. This is the NT1. And this is a cardioid condenser microphone. It is very well made. It's very similar in the look to the Rode NT USB, with the exception that this isn't USB. It connects via XLR. There's a little turning section on the bottom like a sleeve. That's going to enable you to attach it to a stand or a mount like I've got my microphone on. And we've also got a little dot which represents the front of the mic. And then if you look very carefully, just shining away in there, you can see the actual pickup inside. It's a solid microphone, full sort of metal body, and it sounds gorgeous. It really does sound superb. So that's the NT1 mic. There's also a little mic pouch and some little sort of connectors inside, you know, little accessories inside this little pull string bag. And then we also get a shock mount. Now Rode makes some of the best shock mounts available. They really are good. And again, even this is available separately, but if you buy the NT1 kit, just the microphone, you get one of these in the kit box as well. And what this does is it suspends the microphone in this central section here. So if you happen to knock your desk or your mic stand, then the actual vibrations shouldn't make it through into the mic. It just gives us this nice suspension system. It's also fully adjustable, so you can actually adjust the angle on this particular shock mount, and it just looks superb. It does a really good job. Now in the front here there is a slot, so this would be the sort of setup you'd have this sitting inside the shock mount like so, and then in the front here you can attach the pop shield. And what the pop shield does, I've got a pop shield on here, it's like a mesh. This is what it looks like for the NT1, and it just sits in there. You sort of slot it in, and this prevents any sort of sort of pop sounds, like puh. When I say puh, it would come out as a really high peak in the audio and be quite unpleasant for you to listen to. This prevents things like that. So really nicely designed. I just love how this looks. Look at that. And the build quality is amazing. So that is the NT1. Now we've also got the brand new audio interface, the AI-1. We're going to take a look at that in a short while, but before we do so, I just want to show you the other accessories. So inside here, we've got a USB-C to full-size USB cable. So it gives you an indication that there is a USB-C interface on here. And then underneath here, let's take out this tray. Inside here is just one more thing. Here we go. This is my one more thing moment, people. Inside here, we have got an XLR cable included and a little Velcro tie as well. So everything that you need to get up and running for really good quality audio. Now, before I show you the AI-1 audio interface, this is a live broadcast, and as always, I do a big shout out to the first 4 people in the live chat. So big hello to Alex Anderton, good morning to you, Alex. Joseph Kumar, good morning, Joseph. Rob Pinchbeck, thanks for tuning in, Rob. And also WRX Mike, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Mike. Now, Mike asks, what is the better upgrade from the Blue Yeti? The NT1 or the NT USB? That's a really good question, and it'll probably become more clear after I've shown you the audio interface. But the NT USB that I'm using here compared to the Yeti is a very similar microphone because it's going to plug in via USB. You've got some controls on the microphone on the Yeti, I believe. With this one, you've got some gain controls and also headphone monitoring controls and a headphone monitor output as well. And it produces a really nice sound. You've heard it in my live broadcast for a long time now. So I think it would be a slight upgrade on your Yeti. I much prefer the audio produced by the NT USB. When it comes to the NT1, you're going to step up again in both quality of the pickup inside the microphone is absolutely gorgeous. A very nice, very smooth sound to it. Very low noise floor as well, as with the NT USB. But where the NT1 and the other XLR mics in Rode's range actually come into their own is when they're coupled with an audio interface. And what the audio interface does, and it very nicely leads me on to showing you the AI-1, is it gives you more control and much better sort of preamps than's built into your computer. Inside here we have got some gorgeous preamps, like really very good indeed, and it's also got a really good headphone amplifier on board, so you're getting really clear signal pass, a nice clean sort of monitoring sound if you're monitoring your audio in your headphones, but also the preamps in combination with that XLR microphone just gives you a very clean audio. And to the trained ear, you will notice a difference between this combination, the NT1 and the AI-1, compared to the Rode NT USB, which is an amazing microphone in its own right. So I hope that gives you a little bit of an indication. So let's take a look on here. So it's a single input. We've got an XLR input just there. It is a combi input as well, so you can put 6.35 in there. We've got the microphone sort of gain control here, and this provides phantom power, 48 volts of phantom power to the microphone. You've got the audio control here, or the mic gain I should say. Really nice, smooth, very nice feel to this control. Then we've got the headphone output here, and we've got the headphone output gain knob just there. On the top, the Rode branding, little gold dot, which I absolutely love. I just think it's a really nice finishing touch. We've got rubberized feet on the bottom, and then round the back we have got the USB-C there for connecting it to your computer, and then also a couple of other outputs on the back as well. So it really is an awesome all-round USB interface. Very cool indeed. Now I just want to let you know some of the actual specs on this. So obviously it connects via USB. This is what's called a Nutric connector, XLR 1/4 inch combo. We've also got the balanced outputs on the back, so you could connect these to some monitors, sort of speakers, desktop speakers, and also USB-C. So instead of regular USB, we got USB-C on the back. Now, the fact you got USB-C means you could use it with the USB-C to USB-C cable on your MacBook Pro. So that's another way of connecting it. With regards to the build quality, full metal body again, really nicely made. This has got some weight to it and some really good amplifiers inside, or preamps inside. Works with Mac OS 10.10 or later, or Windows 7 or later, and it is indeed USB bus powered. The actual size, these are the specs I'm not going to be able to remember. So the actual size is at 88mm from front to back here. If you include the little control knobs on the front, then it's 100mm from front to back. The height is 38mm and the width is 124mm, and it weighs 1 pound, or 1 pound 3.7 ounces, or 560 grams. So a really solid piece of engineering from Rode. And with regards to audio quality, it's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. I don't often do comparisons in my videos, but I've been using a Scarlett 2i2 for about a year and a half now, and I could tell the difference. I think just a slightly better preamps in here. It just sounded a lot cleaner with regard to audio. And when I mention noise floor, what you do for testing noise floor is, if you remain completely silent and it's just picking up the ambient noise of the room, you're looking at your audio meters to see sort of how quiet the preamps are in here, if they're adding any noise. And this is just brilliant, absolutely superb. It really has impressed me. For Rode's first audio interface, the AI-1 is a winner. Very, very compact, very well priced as well. There are links down below if you want to pick up any of this gear for yourself. I'm just super impressed. So impressed. And you get a 10-year warranty with Rode as well. How cool is that? They really believe in their products and they don't disappoint. So anyway, let's jump into the live chat. Thongies Media, any microphone recommendations for streaming under $200? I would recommend the Rode NT USB. I've been using this for a long time now. I think probably about 3, maybe 4 years, and it is superb. It is absolutely superb. The fact it comes with this really cool curved pop shield. We've got the little blue LED light, which I know you can't see. We've got controls on the side, headphone monitoring. It mounts really nicely. If I move this carefully onto my microphone arm, which is a Rode PSA-1, and it just works so well. It's a very good setup. Also, Alex Anderson says, I still use the Spark Digital I got from you 3 years ago, Dave. That is awesome. Really good to hear. It's a great microphone as well. Very good microphone. So anyway, that is pretty much it for my unboxing and review of the Rode NT1 and also the Rode AI-1 USB audio interface. If you're looking to up your audio game in your videos, and audio plays a big part. If you're streaming, if you're doing professional audio production, if you're doing voiceovers, then audio is key to delivering a really good experience for your viewers and listeners. So I can highly recommend these two pieces of kit. And as I mentioned before, if you want to pick them up for yourself, there are links down in the video description. If you want to check out the Rode website, then do check that out as well, link down below. Thanks very much for joining me for this live broadcast. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please do hit that like button, drop me a comment, and I'll see you again in the next one.